Oh, hello, Leo. All right, you guys. So, we're just going to do a quick reading for tonight. Leo, we're going to see what your person thinks of you for November 2025. And then we're going to peek and see what you think about your person. All right, so please give me clear, honest messages for my beautiful Leos, my fire signs, for November 2025. All right, person on Leo's mind. What does Leo's person think about Leo? Okay, Leo. Leo's person, what do they think about Leo? November 2025. All right, Leo, so here we have the Queen of Swords. So, Leo, your person, he or she, they're thinking about how you're going to react towards them. Perhaps if your person disappointed you in the past, they're worried and they're thinking that you're going to block them or you're going to cut them off. Or if your person might think or consider about communicating with you, whether they decide to send you a text message, whether they decide to call you, they're afraid that you're going to hit them with some kind of truth that's going to be hurtful. They're worried that you're going to be blunt with your tongue. They think of you as somebody who is very strong-minded. They think of you as an intellectual here. And your person, they also see you as somebody who is very skilled with standing your ground, okay? They think of you as someone who's very grounded. They think of you as someone who's very serious, okay? Uh, for some of you, Leo, your person, they think that you might send them a rude message or you're just going to send them a truthful message that might hurt them, okay? Because if you look closely into this card, you're going to notice that she's holding a sword here. And the sword, it represents our mentality. It also represents our state of mind because swords represents air. And if you notice, if you look closely into this card, she's also surrounded by birds, and birds symbolize messages, all right? And then for some of you, Leo, your person thinks that you might send them a message soon. Either you're going to speak your truth or you're going to give yourself closure by expressing yourself in some way. Okay. So, person on Leo's mind, what else do they think about Leo, November 2025? I hope the card isn't blurry, you guys. This is the first time that I'm directing the camera at myself because I'm a little camera shy. Okay, so a couple cards fell out, Leo. So, Leo, here we have the moon. So, Leo, your person, they think that you are very secretive. They also think that you are very mysterious. Perhaps for some of you, Leo, you guys have went quiet, all right? If you guys used to post on a regular basis on your social media and you haven't lately, your person is wondering what you're up to, what you're doing. For some of you, Leo, your person is wondering and thinking if you guys still have feelings for them. All right. For some of you, Leo, your person also sees you as a lone wolf. For some of you, or your person might have either a picture of a wolf in their room. They might have a poster of a wolf, or the wolf just might be their favorite spirit animal or their favorite animal in general. All right. For some of you, Leo, your person might have a tattoo of a wolf on them, or you might have a tattoo. All right. Your person also thinks, Leo, that you could be very dangerous, or there's something about your aura that is very intriguing and that is very dangerous to them. All right. And then for some of you, Leo, your person is worried you might hurt them by expressing your feelings. For some of you, some of you guys might, some of you guys might be seriously considering of expressing your feelings. If you guys haven't, your person, they're worried about you guys being quiet. Because if you guys are normally expressive and then you just went silent on them, your person is very worried about what you're up to, what you're thinking. All right. Um, and now they're at a point where they wonder where they stand with you. All right. So the other card, Leo, we have the Hangman. All right, so Leo, your person thinks of you as somebody who is very skilled, or they think of you as an expert of reaching enlightenment. All right, they think of you as somebody who has a tendency to self sacrifice to make others happy. Your person also thinks of you as somebody who's very abundant. All right. They think of you as someone who's abundant either financially or spiritually or also mentally and emotionally as well. Okay. Your person is also worried, Leo, that you could be getting a new perspective about them. So either your person is worried that you're finally seeing some kind of truth about them that you didn't see before, or that you're perceiving them in a negative way, or that you will begin to. Okay. Because with the hangman here, the hangman represents seeing things from a new point of view or a different point of view. This is also the card of abundance. This is also the card of just taking a time out to reflect on things. All right, to reach a different state of mind. This is also the card of self sacrifice or taking a pause. Your person is also worried about you taking a moment to reflect on them or to reflect on their behavior here. Okay, one last card, Leo. What else does your person think about you? All right, Leo. So here we have the Six of Wands. So, Leo, your person thinks of you as somebody who's very sexy, very handsome, very beautiful. They think of you as somebody who's very intelligent, very successful here. They also see, Leo, that your person knows that regardless to how many times people try to hurt you or betray you, or how many times they have hurt or betrayed you, they know that you will always get up. They're aware that you will always rise. And then for some of you, Leo, your person knows, deep down they know that you will thrive with success. And they're also aware that you're going to use your anger and your disappointment to thrive. Okay. They know you will turn your pain into power. So, yes, this is what they think of you, Leo. They think of you as sexy, handsome, beautiful, powerful, intelligent, very successful. They see you as somebody who is very selfless. They see you as somebody who's very insightful. All right. But they also think of you as somebody who might have secrets or might harbor some kind of dangerous trait that they're not aware of here, because the moon symbolizes mystery, it symbolizes danger, and it symbolizes emotion. All right, and this is also the card that symbolizes silence. And they think that you're a badass bitch or you're a badass boss here, okay, with the Queen of Swords. Because the Queen of Swords is very protective. She bases decisions based on what she knows and not what she feels. And she will do anything and everything to protect herself and her kingdom and her state of mind. All right. So, but what about you, Leo? What do you think about your person? Okay. What does Leo think about their person? November 2025. Leo. Leo. Okay, this card wants to come out. Let's get a couple more. What else does Leo think about their person? Leo. What does Leo think about their person? November 2025. Okay, if a card doesn't pop out, then I'll just flip one over. Oh, okay, these two want to come out. Let's get one more, Leo. All right, so first card, Leo. Woo! All right. Leo, we have the Hierophant. All right, Leo. So You think very highly of your person. You think of them as somebody who's husband or wife material. You think of them as somebody that you look up to. You think of them as somebody that you want to marry and someone you want to get serious with. Okay. Um, for some of you, Leo, some of you guys either suspect that your person could be married or that they could be in a higher level of commitment. Because the Hierophant represents a priest, and the priest represents truth. It represents revelations. It represents and symbolizes marriage. All right. And it also symbolizes a spiritual enlightenment. But for many of you, Leo, I think many of you daydreamed about marrying your person. All right. And for some of you, regardless to what you found out about your person, whatever truth that you discovered, you still have deep feelings for your person. Okay. All right. Let's get to the next card. Whoa. All right, Leo. Wow. Leo, you fantasize about your person. Whoever your person is, you think of him or her as somebody who is your greatest fantasy. All right. They turn you on in so many different ways, mentally, emotionally, physically, you name it. All right. And when you go to sleep at night, some of you guys hope that you will dream about them. Because for some of you, Leo, if there's distance between both you and your person, all right, seeing them in your dreams is the only way that you guys can get together. Because with the Lovers card here, that's very concise and down to the point. All right. The Lovers card represents love, it's romance. All right. It's having deep emotion, deep feelings for your person. All right. For some of you, your person could be a soulmate, or they could be a twin flame. But I think for many of you, your person is definitely a long-term soulmate here, especially if you guys have thought about your person for years, months, or for some of you for decades. Okay. All right. Let's get to the next card. Woo, the star. All right, Leo. So when you think about your person, they are your greatest wish, whoever he or she is. All right. Some of you guys are holding on to hope that you guys can get together. If you guys had a separation, or if you guys have gotten no contact, some of you guys are still hopeful that you guys will get back together, or you guys feel deep down with your intuition that you are still destined to be with this person in one way or another. All right. But it looks like in the meantime, Leo, you guys are focusing on your dreams right now. And for many of you, you guys are either pursuing some kind of other distant goal if you guys feel that your person is someone that you guys can never have again. All right. But for many of you, Leo, yes, you are still hopeful that this situation might come around. Okay. All right. So, what else do you think about your person, Leo? We have the Nine of Pentacles. All right, Leo. So, you think of your person who is you the way you feel and the way you think about your person is you feel that your person is more all about him or herself right now. They're very independent, or they're very independent from you, or they're just very independent in general. Um, you also think of your person as somebody who might be materialistic. You might think of your person where you feel and think that your person is all about his or her money right now. You think of them as also a rising star. So for some of you, your person, either they could be very successful with either some kind of social media platform. Perhaps your person is very popular with some kind of entertainment for some of you, because with the star, this is also the card of entertainment, and the Nine of Pentacles is all about money and independence. So yeah, Leo, it looks like you think the world of your person here. Some of you, Leo, you're worried that your person could be very independent from you, or you feel that your person is creating a lot of distance as they're pursuing their financial and their greatest dreams here. For some of you, yeah, you guys are worried that as your person rises to success, you guys might worry that they might never come back to you for some of you. But I think for many of you, though, you guys are still holding on to hope. You think of your person as somebody who's financially successful and abundance. Uh, you guys still fantasize about your person with the lover's card, and you still want to marry your person, whether they might be taken or not. Okay. What will be the final outcome between Leo and the person on their mind? November 2025. Final outcome. What's going to happen between Leo and their person? November 2025. Okay. Okay, Leo. So, for those of you who have been hoping for another chance with your person, we have the Fool card. So, Leo, it looks like you and your person might possibly start a new beginning with one another here. Your person might take that leap of faith. All right, if your person decides to take that chance of writing you or sending you texts or giving you a call, all right, you and your person might give this another try. Because with the Fool card here, the Fool it represents and it symbolizes new beginnings. It symbolizes of taking a risk and taking a chance. All right, so Leo, if you and your person, if you guys want to get together, it looks like both of you are just going to take that leap of faith, and it looks like you're going to give it the old college try. I hope it works out for you, Leo. All right, I hope you and your person find each other, get together, and I hope y'all have your happy ending. All right, you guys, thank you for watching and take care. Bye.